Hi guys, welcome to the Marquee Matchups for the week commencing of the 10th of November. Just to say guys, the international start from the 10th, so keep this in mind with the Marquee Matchups for this week. So smash likes guys, sub to the channel if you're new, follow me on Twitter at GasLegend. All the links are down below guys for respective social media and playlists on the channel. And I'd like to thank you all for all the support lately on the channel. It's been absolutely awesome and amazing. So I'm going to go over the 4 likely ones first guys, and then I'm going to talk about 4 other games that I've found and see if this could be a potential route for the Squad Builder Challenge. So the first likely option guys is the USA-Mexico game. This should be an absolute cert. It's one of the biggest games in the CONCACAF region, and personally I think it will be the one that they will choose for this region. So for possibilities guys, for requirements, I'm going to say 2 Mexican and potentially 2 American. As you can see guys, the team is practically MLS with a hint of the Santos Laguna from the Liga Mex. I would say guys, if anything, they're going to make this about a 2 or 3 league hybrid. Jeff Cameron plays for the BPL, so that would cover your one route, and Liga Mex would cover the third league, with the MLS being obviously the key league in this instance. So pretty cheap. In terms of overall guys, you're probably talking about a 70 to 73. I can't see them putting much emphasis on this though, so be aware of this, because I've thrown in a bronze just to help the chem for Dempsey in this instance, and obviously off the right back. So keep this in mind guys, 11 players as usual, and the reward will be 1,000 coins and an all players pack is my suggestion. Second game guys of the most likely is the England-Scotland game. This should be an absolute cert in all honesty. In terms of routes to go guys, I would say 2 Scots, 2 English yet again. In terms of overall guys, I think they're going to make this about a minimum of 76 with an emphasis on all gold, and they may also go an all BPL route as well, so keep this in mind guys. It's very easy to do. You could just switch Griffiths for any English striker and that would keep you covered, because you've already got 3 Scottish players in the starting 11 in the form of Fletcher, Adam and McGregor. If they were to go as many as 3, you could also throw in Andy Robertson from Hull at left back. You could also just cover your back with other leagues as well. The Championship have plenty Scottish players, same for the SPFL, and your English route can be covered there as well. You could look at the likes of Scott Sinclair for left mid, and that would keep you covered guys. So keep that in mind for an English-Scottish route for the Squad Builder Challenge. The third most likely option guys is the Brazil-Argentina one. This one is like the biggest game in South America. As you can kind of tell, the internationals this week seem to be the biggest games of that respective region. It's something else in all honesty. In terms of this guys, all gold is the route I'm going for, and I'm predicting multiple leagues on this for a hybrid. Could be anything from a minimum of 3 to about a maximum of 6 or 7. But in terms of the overall rating guys, expect all gold with an overall rating minimum of around 76, 77. Should be very easy to do. They might even make this a partial squad builder, which would make it even more interesting, and it would make it fun to see what kind of formation they would go, because the centre mids are clearly where the Brazilians and the Argentines is where it will kind of harbour, so your wingers would kind of have to be linking up perfectly. So keep that in mind guys, for they may even throw a partial squad builder. And for a reward guys, I'm actually going to go quite adventurous with this and go with a 25k packs as in the premium gold players. That's my prediction. And the last of the likely routes guys is the Japan-Saudi Arabia game. I think from an Asian perspective, this will be the route that they may cover. This is a massive game. Both teams have a lot to play for, especially for qualifying for the World Cup. In terms of routes guys, this is another one that will cover, I personally believe, multiple leagues, solely because of the Bundesliga have several Japanese players, the Saudi League has quite a few players that you can cover, then you have obviously the Japanese League. You could also throw in the BPL, and also I believe Holland has a few Japanese, and same for Serie A. So you'd be well covered from a Japanese and a Saudi perspective. I'm going to say 1 Japanese, 1 Saudi, with an overall rating aimed of around 67. I don't think it will be very high, because there is very few gold Saudi players, there is quite an abundance of bronze and silver players from Japan and Saudi Arabia, so that would keep you covered, guys. And a reward will be a premium gold pack. Other games, guys, to consider is the Colombia versus Argentina one, guys. This should be relatively easy to build. Serie A is the route I'm going for, guys, and I'm actually going to say this will be the route that it will take, in my personal opinion. I think it will be one league in the form of Serie A with an emphasis on the clubs. So it's going to be an expectation to put in around about somewhere between 7 to 11 clubs for this potential hybrid, but they might even just make it very minimal, and it would actually potentially be even just 3 or 4, which would make it really, really crazy in terms of a market. But this would be exactly gold would be my requirement, with a reward being just a 15k jumbo premium gold pack. That will be the reward I would throw in. Another route, guys, is the Uruguay versus Chile game. This one will be relatively easy to build, guys. What you need is one side practically of the key league, which is Calcio A or Serie A, and other league being the La Liga Santander. What makes this easy, guys? Your centre back, if Jimenez plays as Uruguayan, and your right back plays in the same league, which helps right away. And then just to cover your back even further, Mauricio Isla is a CDM and Pinilla is a striker, both of Chilean descent, playing some different teams but the same league, which is what you want. So personally, I think this could be a 2-league hybrid, 2 or 3 leagues, and it would be relatively cheap, real easy. All gold will be the requirements, guys. Colombia, Chile is the second last game we cover, guys. One player from each nation is most likely, and saying on that, I can't see them making an emphasis on a nation's max requirement, because that would kind of make it kind of a bit stupid in all honesty. But they've done some of them before in the past where it is just focused on the nations, which is logical. Well, saying that as well, 3 leagues max in this instance, which could be logical because Colombia and Chile, there's a lot of players across the Serie A especially, and you can throw in other leagues to make it work. Overall rating of 76, guys, with a rating of exactly gold, which would seem smart way to go, and in this instance Gary Medel would kind of bump up that rating beautifully. 1000 coins on premium gold pack is the reward, guys, and it is a pretty simple squad builder challenge to do. And the last game, guys, is France versus Sweden, guys. This for me is probably the least likely option, but this could become a reason why it could become a very likely option. What I've done is, guys, is throw in all the guys that I have, mostly BPL and Ligue 1, with one of the Benfica centre backs thrown in as well, just to kind of reinforce it. But you can easily put in one of the French centre backs to just kind of give you that extra chem. Overall rating, guys, of roughly maybe say between 73 and 75. The reason why I'm saying that is because you can go the silver French route and it would save you a lot of coins, and also because the guy that I've got at right mid, the Nemani from Man City, he's 60 rating, so it might just bump your overall down a little bit. And when you've got 2 silvers in Toivonen and the striker, it kind of makes a logical sense, guys. So all in all, real easy squad builder challenges. Not 100% sure which routes they will take for this week for the internationals. That's the route it looks most likely. But hope you enjoyed, guys. Remember to smash the like, sub to the channel if you're new, follow me on Twitter at GZLegend, all the links are down below, guys. Thanks as always for the support, and I'll catch you all later for more FIFA 17.